Good afternoon, wrestling fans. It's James Ernest of the Grueling Truth here with the Good Brothers and Rocky Romero talking shop. So, guys, thank you for joining us today.
And thanks for having us on. It's great to be here.
Excellent.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for it. Yeah, really looking forward to it.
So, it's definitely our pleasure. We're excited about it. So, guys, Doc, how did you and Karl become a team?
We became a team. I was leaving TNA wrestling the first go around, and I had been talking to Karl and seeing if there was an opportunity to possibly come to Japan. And he said maybe, and he showed my stuff to some higher ups there. And little to his, maybe to his chagrin a bit, they decided to make us a tag team instead of the planned single stuff they had going on with him. And we've been stuck together ever since. Now we're business partners, best buddies, and the best damn tag team that there is.
Nice. That is awesome. We love hearing good stories like that. Karl, tell us, being the top free agents in the world earlier this year, why'd you choose Impact Wrestling to call home?
You know, the second that we left the WWE, Impact called us within minutes probably of the news being relayed to the world. And Impact got a hold of us right away and said, like, I know you guys have a lot of options going on and a lot of things going through your head right now, but we want you to know that we want to work with you guys. We want to work with you guys badly, and when you're ready to talk, let's talk. And we talked to more Impact Management daily for probably the 3 months of our free agent time, and we realized that they wanted us to be there. We like somewhere where somebody wants us, and they wanted to help co-promote, talk and shop of Mania stuff, and we just realized, and we liked where Impact was heading, and so Impact just felt like the absolute right place to go, and so we're happy we made that decision.
Awesome. So, Doc, how great is it working with Scott?
It's amazing, man. To have a boss that you're friends with, that you have a long history with, that wants to work with you on not only the in-ring product, but all the outside products that can grow the Impact brand, grow our Talk and Shop brand. It's a marriage we've needed for a long time, so couldn't be happier with the way things are going so far.
That is awesome. So, Karl, why'd you choose Slammiversary to make your impact on Impact?
You know, it was literally the day after our non-compete was up, and it felt like the absolute right time, and Slammiversary got a lot of buzz, and people were excited to see where the Good Brothers were going to go, and it just felt like the right time to do it, and because we don't want to take any time off. You know, we could have sat around and chilled until Bound for Glory, I guess, if we wanted to, but we like to hit the ground running. We didn't take any time off the second we left WWE, and we work every day, and so we like to work, we want to work, and we want to hit the ground running, and Slammiversary felt like the right time to do it.
Excellent. I was going to say, yeah, I mean, your dedication to the sport of professional wrestling is well known. Definitely not just in the ring, but doing the training and doing the Talk of Shop Mania. So, speaking of that, the world titles, obviously they are very important to you. I mean, that's probably part of the main reason why you came to Impact, because you want to be the champs. Karl, why are they the most prestigious tag titles out there?
Well, right now, we want everyone to see that we're the best tag team in the world. I know that saying gets used a lot, or always gets used a lot, but this is a chance now for us to bring some eyeballs to Impact, and we want people to see that the titles are right now. Those titles are the most important titles in the world because of the Impact Tag Team Championships, and they're titles that we haven't held yet, and we want to get those titles to show people how damn good we are, and we want to take those titles all over the world. Once the world opens back up, we want to defend those titles all over the world and take Impact as worldwide as we possibly can.
I can imagine that is part of the appeal, that you can defend them around the world. Did that factor into your decision, Doc?
Yeah, 100%. And, as multiple-time IWGP Tag Team Champions, multiple-time WWE Tag Team Champions, it's the one set of titles that's really eluded us. So as soon as we signed, that was an immediate goal, was to go in there, make an impact, no pun intended, maybe pun intended. Take the World Tag Team titles, and then from that point on, go on and win singles titles as well, because we are just getting started. There's so much untapped potential in the two of us, and in the three of us is the Talking Shop brand as well with Rocky Romero. But there's a lot more to come and a lot left to see.
Excellent. I'm glad you brought up Rocky because I didn't forget about him. Rocky, what is Talk a Shop Mania for those people that don't know yet?
Well, Talking Shop Mania is a brainchild of Doc Gallows and Machine Gun Karl Anderson and myself. But mostly Gallows' brainchild because it's pretty. The way his humor and Karl's humor is pretty out there. And just to be straight up with you, and this actual pay-per-view is a parody and kind of like a tongue-in-cheek look at professional wrestling and the wrestling that we fell in love with as kids, and it's basically this alternate universe in the wrestling world. And, like there's the Marvel universe and there's like the Marvel alternate universe. This is Talking Shop Mania. So it's a lot of funniness, there's a lot of zany, crazy characters and kind of crazy match stipulations. Like, for example, the main event is ball for a ball. So kind of a take on the WWE's version of eye versus eye or eye for eye that they did. Stex Ferguson and Chad Too Bad will fight it out for the Talking Shop Mania heavyweight title in a ball for ball match where somebody's going to have to lose a testicle.
Okay.
Very recognized world title there, guys. Very recognizable world title.
So it is the exactly what I was thinking now. Because when you said ball for a ball, I'm like, okay, well maybe they have some footballs lying around and someone's going to. No, you mean testicle? Yes.
No, scrotum. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, we have to actually Chad Too Bad or Stex Ferguson. They're battling, and someone has to actually cut off the other's testicle to win. So yeah.
I think Stex Ferguson's going to win. Just saying.
The sad thing is, it's not much more out there than, like you said, what WWE did with the eye for an eye match. So, and at least yours is more willing to admit it's tongue-in-cheek about it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things about this pay-per-view that you'll see similarities. I mean, there's three factions debuting on this pay-per-view, one of which we've shown a glimpse of already in some of our preview videos, known as Retribution. So that's a big faction that'll be making a debut. We have a Lucha Libre shoot death match between Chico El Luchador and Chavo Guerrero that was shot in L.A. cinematically, where, it's not one of these death matches where guys are going to roll around in barbed wire and thumbtacks and be bleeding at the end. Someone's going to die.
Oh, wow.
Someone's going to die. Someone's going to die of death. Yeah. A cinematic death.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know Chavo's an extreme professional, but wow, he's really willing to take it to the next level for your organization. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in Bound for Glory, you did a Talk a Shop Mania. How is this one going to be different than that one?
Well, our first Talking Shop Mania aired back in August on pay-per-view and on iPay-per-view, where you can watch this Talking Shop Mania 2, November the 13th, 10 p.m. Eastern. You can pre-order that on Fight Now. It's bigger, badder, and worse than the first is the way that we are promoting it. All kinds of stars, every level of pro wrestling. Very recognizable faces, big name guys from our generation, the generation before us, and the upcoming generation, stepping into roles, maybe out of their comfort zones, and doing things that I guarantee you have never, ever seen them do before. So if you're a professional wrestling fan, you need a good laugh at a time when the world is a little out of whack, join us. It's just $14.99, Friday, November the 13th at 10 p.m. on pay-per-view.
That sounds like a great price. I mean, for as much entertainment that you're going to get out of it. So,
yeah, absolutely.
And then the next night, obviously, none of the universes collide at all, though, right? The Talk a Shop Mania and the Bound for and the Impact universes, you're not going to really see them intermix, though, are you?
No, I mean, Talking Shop Mania is it's a universe all into itself. That's where we can laugh and have fun. But on the next night when we get to Turning Point, we got one thing on our minds, and it's hitting the Magic Killer, beating the North, and becoming the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
So what went wrong at Bound for Glory?
A title to Carl's head. Totally.
That's simple.
Doc, you recently had a singles match against Ethan Page. What do you take from that match that you use in the tag titles match?
Ethan Page is a charismatic, over-the-top performer. He's got a great look. He's good in the ring. But I think that his mental toughness is in question. I think that he lets these outside interferences such as social media and maybe the public image of him get into his head. And I don't mind getting in his head. You know, he had a video that was very popular on social media leading up to the match we had this past week where he slapped me in the face. What you don't do is slap me in the face. And then the super kick around the world hit Tuesday night on hashtag Impact on Access TV. And now my video on social media is even better, I think. So I think when they need to get serious, they don't need to take their eye off the ball. But even if they do, you can't beat a magic killer. So that's where our heads are at for November the 14th at Turning Point on Impact Plus.
Excellent. So basically, the two pay-per-views, where do we watch on the 13th? Where do we watch on the 14th?
Same two places. They're available on in-demand pay-per-view, all your traditional pay-per-view outlets here in the United States, available worldwide and in the United States via Fight TV. That's an iPay-per-view. You can pre-order both of those shows right now. Actually, I'm wrong. Turning Point is on Impact Plus, Impact app. I've been saying so many things. Go ahead, help me out on Impact Plus.
Well, yeah, so Turning Point is November 4th. So November 13th, Talk Shop Mania 2, available on worldwide pay-per-view and on the Fight app. You can get that on demand as well. You can watch it anytime. Then November 14th, Turning Point is available on Impact Plus app, man. It's $7.99. Pick that up. There's so much good stuff on there. Besides the fact that you're about to watch us win the Impact Tag Team Championships, which will complete our cycle, man. That's all we want. It's the last Tag Team Championships that we care about right now. So look it up.
Awesome. So, Doc, back in the day, the six-man tag was very popular. If you were to add anybody to your team to do six-man tag, would it be Rocky?
Absolutely. We long for the days to come when Japan's open and we can get back over there and we can stand in the ring with Tama Tonga, with Bad Luck Fale again. But I think that as far as talking shop goes, like our business partner, our best little buddy, a guy who is pretty much our X-Pac is Rocky Romero. And I think we'd be six-man tag team champions anywhere in the world.
Yeah, you guys know I'm not that strong, right?
Well, that's okay. That's leave us out.
Okay, great. Well, the team has to have a fall guy, you know? I mean,
yeah, a little jabroni, you know what I mean?
You can't win all of them.
Speaking about Rocky's impact on the team, I understand Rocky picked the theme song?
Yeah, he picks all the theme songs. He's such a great little musician.
Yeah. I picked all the, I helped with, doing some of the scoring for Talk Shop Mania, and a personal friend of the boys, so I helped hook them up with the musicians and get their music done right, so all the music for the Good Brothers, as well as Machine Gun's debut as his singles entrance song is now available on Spotify and on Apple, wherever you get listening to music. It's done by Kubrick, Kensei Abbott, featuring Kensei Abbott. Check it out. It's awesome. Both songs are awesome.
Sounds great. Sounds like things are going wonderful with Impact Wrestling, and it sounds like you made definitely the correct decision going with them. So before we let you go, where on social media, where on the web, where can we find out more about the Good Brothers, more about Impact, more about Talking Shop-A-Mania? There's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that everything that's going to point to what we're doing in the Talking Shop-A-Mania world, you can find it on our website, tnsmania.com. There are links to the pay-per-view events. We're going to have links to our upcoming live events, all kinds of merchandise, alcohol links. Our wine is available, shipping nationwide right now for the holiday season. So tnsmania.com, impactwrestling.com. Follow Impact Wrestling on all your social handles. And as far as we go, at Azukar Rock for Rocky Romero, at Machine Gun KA for Karl Anderson, at _Big LG for me, Doc Gallows. And we're always promoting, we're always pushing. We got a lot of cool stuff out there, and we're glad the fans are along for the ride. So keep listening to our podcast, Talking Shop, wherever you listen to podcasts. check out Talking Shop at Mania 2 on November the 13th, Turning Point on November the 14th.
Sounds great. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks very much.